What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome to Cities Skylines. I've been wanting to do another series on this game for quite a while, and now I'm finally going to do it. It's been a while since I've released a video, but don't worry about that. I'm going to be posting kind of an update video in a couple of days. Now, I want to kind of make this an interactive series, kind of one where you guys comment what you want to see, and I'll put it in. For instance, if I make a district, comment what you want it to be named, and I'll name it. Or if you see a street that you like, comment what you want me to name that, and I'll name it that. And also just like, you know, whatever you call, hang on. Sorry about that. I had Facebook notifications turned on and now they're turned off. Don't worry. It's all good. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I want to make this an interactive series. So pretty much comment what you want to see and I will definitely make that happen. And it can be anything crazy, like make a road that looks like a chicken. I don't know. Just whatever. We're going to be starting a new game, new series, new everything. I think we're going to go. Okay. I think I just double clicked by accident. Let's do this one then. I don't know which one we're doing. I guess this is our place. We got a nice amount of water over here, and over here actually, that we can use to our advantage. And I think kind of what we're going to do is we're going to make, let's see, how can we do this? We could do a roundabout here to start the area. And then I'm thinking industry can be over here, like kind of like the pollution stuff over here, because there aren't as many trees. It's not as nice of an area over here. And then houses can be along the river kind of. So we can have like a riverfront kind of community over here. And then I don't know, this could be like the main commercial area. And eventually I think we could build a little city over here. This actually looks really nice for where a nice city could be as well. So if you imagine, if we have roads all along here, then we had a little bridge, and then this would be like a nice commercial district with big skyscrapers. Now this is City Skylines, so you can purchase all of this area right here and make your area completely gigantic, but that's not until later. So to start out, what are we going to do? We need to build our first road because all other roads are locked. So, I mean, boom. Let's just build like that. And we're actually going to immediately delete this because we don't actually need that piece right there. We just want to unlock more roads. Since these are one-way highways and we don't have highways yet, I think what we're going to do is just going to get a little one-way like this. And that's going to be how this is going to be set up. So it's pretty much a 3-lane turning into a 2-lane, which is not ideal, but it's the best that we can do. We're going to start with a little, what is this, an avenue. And we're going to go on curvy roads. I really love curvy roads, so if you're one for all the grid type stuff, you might be a little frustrated, because I don't like grids very much. Don't worry, eventually though we build some grids when it comes to like the bigger city areas. But typically what I like to do is make a little shape, and then just work off that shape. So, here what we're going to have is kind of an entrance for all the highway people. Okay. If I can get this working. Yeah, okay, that works. And then, should we do it from the same intersection, or should we, like, come at it from a different angle? Yeah, probably like that. I don't know, that looks a little weird, but it's okay. It'll work. Maybe, actually, it would look better. Let me, real quick. I don't want to waste too much of my money, because that has been a problem for me in the past. I'd run out of money before I could actually build stuff. That actually looks pretty decent. I don't know. Okay, so industrial area, housing area. Let's get a nice little street. We're gonna build kind of like a little neighborhood here, just like that. And then this is going to branch off right here, maybe, and go around this way. And then maybe we'll make it connect around like this, so it's a little circle. And that'll be our first just little kind of neighborhood area. And then we're gonna have a nice little area for industry. And industry areas I kind of like to make a little bit gridlocked, because, you know, it doesn't really matter with them. I don't want to lose too much money here, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. Let's go out a little bit right here. And we will do something like this, and like that. And that'll be our first little industry area. It's just a little, kind of like a little F, or an E, maybe. Alright, let's start putting some houses in. And actually, before we put houses in, let me pause the game right here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put our electricity in. I like to start out with one of these things. Just to kind of get everything going. Because it is a little bit cheaper in the long run. We'll just throw it right here. And this is City Skylines, so you can move these things after all. Like once you want to. Just like this. But there's a relocation cost. It's not that much though. And then let's get our power. I mean our water rather as well. We're going to have our pumping station. So it looks like this is the way the river flows. So we're going to have our pumping station. We're going to put it over here, actually. Even though it's kind of downriver, it's closer to where I want everything to be, so it's going to be cheaper piping costs. And then over here, I guess, is where we'll put our nice little dumping station, just like that. First, let's connect these up with pipes. Sweet. And then let's connect, well, we'll go this way, actually. And we know we want houses here, so we're going to put it like this. I'm sure there's an ideal, maybe it's 480. There's an ideal, like, cost that you can go so that you know that you've got a perfect, perfect line here. 480 was too much, so maybe it's 460. I don't know. Let's get our power. Do we have power lines? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, so we're going to have to definitely have power over here and here. So we're going to need to run a line all the way along this. Eventually, as we build houses, though, we might not need that power line anymore. But for now, we'll definitely need that. What we're going to do then is we're also going to run a power line kind of over here. And that'll get us into our little commercial area. And then we'll run a power line over here as well. And like I said, these don't have to be here forever. Let's get our little area. Yeah, we have a better tool for this. Boom. And some over here, actually, as well. And right here. Sweet. Okay. And let's get... You know what? For now, let's just hit this. And let's get some industrial area as well. So we'll go right here and just get all this area around this power plant. This is going to be our big pollution area for now. And then finally, let's get some of these things over here. We don't want any right here because that's going to clog up the entrance. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our little selection tool. Or no, our little paint tool probably. And we're just going to paint all this area leading up to the industrial area. So pretty much what's going to happen is these guys are going to live here. And then they're going to go to work. And they're going to drive along the way. And they're going to see all these shops as they go to work. And they'll be able to stop at those to buy stuff. Okay, we start to see houses kind of popping up right here. We're definitely losing money for now, but not for long, as these guys start paying some basic 10% taxes. Let's speed this up a little bit so that they can get their houses. Let me get out of this tool so you can actually see what everything's happening. That's actually a pretty nice house, right? Never mind. They're mad that there are no people, but don't worry, there are people now. This house is kind of smaller than its neighbor was, but I guess its neighbor got destroyed, so that's okay. We got these nice little houses over here. This one kind of looks like a beach house a little bit because it's got that kind of bottom garage looking thing right there. How's everything doing over here on the industrial sector? Not great. It's not going great. In fact, nothing's being built. Why not? What are you guys up to? I'm sped up. I wonder why nothing's being built. Finally, okay, we got something being built over there. A job that these people can finally go to. They can also use these as jobs as well, but not as many. I think, does it tell us? Yeah, 4 workers here. 6 workers here. So like basically like a little crew of cooking crew, waiter crew for all these restaurant kind of things. But these industrial jobs, like, they're really popping right now. These guys can have 16 workers over here and 16 workers over here. So that's pretty good. They want water. Let's give them some water. Here you go, guys. And I think without water, they'll eventually start catching on fire. We don't want that to happen. All right, I like our kind of nice little town here. We got cars coming in on our little highway. We got no one going out, which is how it should be. Let me just delete this road so no one can leave. Can I call this something? Out road. Like I said, comment down below if you want me to name something after you or whatever. Literally, I'll name it whatever, as long as it's not something dirty. I don't want to be naming any dirty stuff. People don't want to live in my town if it's all dirty. Okay, let me look at our power. Power's good. Water's good. What else do we have? We don't really have much yet. We kind of need more people, don't we? What do we need for our first milestone? 400? And we're almost there. Okay. Well, we're still losing money, so that's not great, but what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to extend this just a wee bit this way. And like I said, eventually this is going to cross the bridge right over here into this huge commercial district. If you can just picture it. Buildings over here. It's going to look beautiful and everything. In fact, take a picture right now at this nice landscape because it's not going to be there for long. Maybe in probably episode 3 or 4, we're going to start getting that stuff very nicely set up. What we're going to do now is we're going to build another little neighborhood. So it's going to kind of go along this one just like that. And this is going to be the nicer neighborhood, the one where people kind of really want to live. It's going to go all the way over there, and then it's going to... Oh, there we go. We didn't even have to build the neighborhood. Little hamlet, we have access to landfill, elementary school, medical clinic, loans and taxes, my favorite. All right. But we do want to complete this area right here as well. And looks like we're going to screw up that power line, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, it will matter at first, but it won't matter for long. So we're going to kind of run it along here. Just like that. And let's fix this for now, because otherwise people are going to start not having power, and we don't want that to happen. So we'll just do a little bit like that. Right, so there are going to be some nice beachfront houses all along here, and then all along here as well. And maybe connect it like this. We're going to completely screw up that power line as well, but whatever. Do we want to do that? Yeah, we'll do that. And fix the power lines. Don't worry though, we'll remove these. Oh, but that screws up all that housing. Oh well, we'll remove them later and make it nicer. And then maybe like a little, I don't know, something like this. Am I out of money? No, I'm not out of money. Why is it not letting me do that? Okay. If this were a cul-de-sac, like if we had cul-de-sacs, that's what this would be right here. Can I make it a cul-de-sac actually? There's probably a mod for cul-de-sacs. But yeah, it'd be like a little cul-de-sac right here. There'd be little houses and everything. And so for now, what this is basically going to be is it's going to be this really nice area. Well, it's not going to be nice yet, but it's going to be eventually this really nice area. And eventually this will connect to the road again over here. But for now, it's kind of out in the boonies just a little bit. You have to drive quite a bit to get to your work. But don't worry, guys. Eventually, we're going to build some nice infrastructure way over here. Let's get our houses in. We can see in our demand that we have lots of demand for housing. Everyone wants to live in our nice little city. And you know what? I don't mind that. I like when people like to live in our city. That's what it's for. People living there and making all the money. We want to try and keep taxes low, by the way. Eventually, maybe we'll need to raise it. But for now, we want to kind of try and keep it at 10% probably. Because the lower taxes are, the more people like to move into your city. And as we see, people are flooding the housing market here. We got a nice little house being built right here. You guys look sad, actually. You look quite angry. I wonder why. Because you have a very small house and very, very high construction things. That's probably why. Yeah, why are you guys so angry? Probably because there's no one living there. See, you guys are happy. All right. So as our housing demand goes down when we build houses, our commercial demand is going to go up, and so will our industrial eventually. But I think for now we have enough jobs for everybody. Like there's 12 people who can work there. This thing can also, I think, have people. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's speed it up a little bit so our houses get built and everything will look awesome. Oh, water. Let's real quick. Boop. Excuse me. I've had quite a cough for a couple of days here. All right. Let's build this out just a little bit. We want to include landfill. So I think we're going to put it on here. Just right over here somewhere. Landfill. And that's going to kind of put an end to this bottom road here because it can't really go any further. But I'm fine with that for now. I don't want to have too much traffic along these roads. So, especially since we have the garbage trucks coming in and out. You guys are missing water? Oh shoot, you guys are right out of the zone. There we go. Be happy, everybody. How are you guys feeling? Because you guys I know were sad earlier. Yeah, you guys are happy now because you have people. Everyone's uneducated. I think that's an episode 2 problem. We'll definitely fix that later. But right now, probably to end this episode even, because I don't want it to go too long, what I think we're going to do is we're going to make this like a nicer area to live. Because for now, it's just kind of like, this is a decent area to live. This is a decent area to live, but none of them are great. So, can we? Actually, I don't think we can yet. We might have to get even bigger to be able to make parks and stuff. Worthy Village, we have 800 people. That gives us another plot of land, which we're not going to actually worry about yet. Districts, fire department, all this stuff over here that we're eventually going to have to build. Sweet. When do we get parks? Okay, we won't even get parks until 1200. So maybe that's going to be an episode 2 problem as well. Episode 2 is going to be all about trying to make everything nicer. All the area a much nicer place to live. I'm talking schools, I'm talking police departments, I'm talking all that. But for now, I think that might be where we ended off here. How long are we going? Can we do one more thing until it ends actually? Let's get another industry area really quickly. Really quickly before it ends. Okay, so we're going to have this go just a little bit farther. Maybe around like that. And you can kind of imagine that this is eventually going to make like almost a circle or like a half circle kind of thing. And then we're going to probably make an entrance here. So you go a little bit further and then you go kind of like that. And I think that kind of looks good with a nice little diagonal road there. And then we're definitely going to have this things. I don't know if they can actually put anything there, but we'll let them have that area. Oh, bear back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had some maintenance people coming to do some stuff, and I had to go and help them out, getting into the room and everything. But yeah, how's this going right now? You guys are probably gonna need water actually, so I'm gonna do that really quickly. Boom. I think that looks pretty good. Wow, that is actually a really tall construction area. You're gonna have 16 workers, so that's pretty good because we've got our 16 people here. Now, the problem that we see right now is that we have this nice area right here. This really, really nice area of town that's eventually gonna be really nice. But they all have to have kind of jobs in this dirty sector over here. So eventually, of course, we're gonna build some office buildings. And like I said, that's gonna be kind of this area over here. Commercial office building. That's going to be the name of the game over there. But for now, I think that's where we're going to end the episode. So definitely thank you for watching. Post down your comments in the bottom, and I'll definitely take a look at them. If you like the video, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.